The endless melody of the railway, a rhythm that flows swiftly, just like life. But sadly, for some, this rhythm becomes the sound of the end. The scenes you are about to witness now are junctions of fate, not merely accidents. They are chilling tableaux where desperation meets steel and the whisper of nature is drowned out by the engine's roar. Those tracks, they have irreversibly split habitats, just like rivers and mountains, and every creature that crosses that line is gambling with its life. A dog sees the sun for the last time. A herd of cattle is wiped out in a moment of inattention. Deer, elephants, they all fall victim to the colossal speed created by humanity. They all wish they had been just a few seconds earlier, a few steps quicker. It is precisely here that great responsibilities fall upon us, the humans. Serious measures must be taken. Security barriers must absolutely be installed in areas where animals have migration routes and may be present. Those muffled screams coming from behind the camera, that is the purest sound of helplessness. We know that weight, that speed, it will not stop. The train approaches them like an unstoppable fate. Look through the eyes of the engineer. They are one of the biggest victims of that moment too. They only want to cover the distance. But suddenly, they are confronted by the moment of horror reflected in the mirror. Rest assured, no engineer, no one, ever wants to face a moment like that. In Thailand, the responsibility for protecting the elephants falls on the villagers. Yet, this becomes less a legal responsibility and more a shared mourning. When an accident occurs, it's not just the rails that bend or the carriages that stop. The flow of life pauses too. The plans of hundreds of people are put on hold because of the tragedy of one small creature. In the cold geography of Canada, miles of wire fencing, humans try to limit nature, but nature is always stronger, always wiser. It always finds a way to escape. A fox seeps under those fences. A deer freezes in fear, locked right in the middle of the tracks. Every image quietly whispers the same bitter truth to us. Speed is not always right, and the advancement of technology should not necessarily be the end of a life. We are merely guests in this world, and offering safe passage to those creatures is the most fundamental courtesy of our visit and our humanity. In the African savannas, railway lines are built across the ancient migration routes of wild animals, the most savage form of tragedy. For corporations, this is a loss of hundreds of thousands of dollars, a repair cost. But the value of that life lost cannot be measured by any currency. Once a life is gone, material loss can hold no importance. Zebras, lions, even giant rhinos, none of them are fast enough to resist the merciless kinetic energy of that metal. Sensors, thermal scanners, humanity tries to patch up the problem it created with technology. But the question we must ask our hearts is, when will we truly begin to feel enough to stop these tragedies? Many experienced engineers carry the scars of these accidents for life. That sound of impact turns into an echo that lasts a lifetime. Being an engineer is genuinely a difficult job. Not everyone can cope with this kind of psychological burden. These images remind us of the soul of both the train and the wilderness. We are co-passengers on the same planet, sharing the same fragile time frame. It's not just grass growing by the side of the tracks. It's a life waiting, ready to be cut short at any moment. If this content touched you and you believe this awareness needs to spread, please subscribe to our channel. Remember, such impactful and thought-provoking information will continuously be featured on this channel. In our next segment, we will examine the devastating effects of oil spills on marine life in the oceans. Thank you for watching, and please, when you see a train, remember the shattered lives left behind by that metal beast, and always stay safe.